always do.
Bro, we've always been good with flip-flop Juju. Né? We've always been good with him. So what happened is that there's a comment we made that I don't think sat down well with him. Because before this comment, dog, like, when he was campaigning, he booked out Spreading Humors, the whole crew.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was beautiful. I remember
He's
that.
booked us at his tavern in Polokwane.
Club, man. It's a nice club.
Yeah, Slacheng.
Slacheng. I've played at Slacheng. I've played at Slacheng.
And apparently they
as
don't
well.
sell alcohol there because he's anti-alcohol. They just drink water there.
Oh.
Because he's anti-alcohol, I guess.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
but he booked us there, you know. So we've always been good with it.
I remember the one time, like which I like actually, there's a clip where he was talking about how everybody else now is podcasting and they're trying to be like you, you know, but they just can't be you. And he was giving you flowers.
That's flip-flop Juju. That's what he does. You understand what I'm saying? But this thing is bigger than him. So when I got back home and I was like, okay, cool. I was checking out what happened when I was just updating and finding out what's going on.
Program
temperature.
updating.
Yeah, I understand. So what I realized, right?
Updating.
The reality is, if you guys remember, right, this whole thing, it's a transition of influence. What's happening? So it's bigger than him, right? What's happening is, remember a few years ago when we started the pod, right? The influence shifted from legacy media, which is like radio, TV, and whatever, to digital. So the digital guys, whether it's podcasting or you are blogging, Bomusa Kaule, Popcorn Room. Is it Popcorn Room?
Yeah.
All these people, right? They started having influence. That was the shift of influence regarding media, right?
Yes, okay, I get it.
So now what we're seeing is the transition from legacy institutions into independent media. And if you check what that guy was saying, he didn't attack just us, right? He attacked Penuel.
Oh yeah, I saw the Penuel.
And
Penuel did like 4 videos.
Yeah.
Or a video. At least.
You
I saw
understand?
one, yeah.
Which are guys that are in our space, Bo, Season, Pofu, Walsh, and whatever. So what's happening is, this is the way I see it, and correct me if I'm wrong, Pendu.
Okay.
So for example, remember for like the longest time, 600 years, 1,000 years, whatever, the people that run the country own the medium. They own the media.
Yeah.
So the Afrikaners did it. That's how they pushed their propaganda and whatever the case may be. So when these guys came into power, they took the same model of owning the media.
Yeah, you got to control the narrative.
You got to control the narrative. That's why, for example, you look at an SABC, right? There's no private radio station, national, in the country. There's not a single one. All of them are owned by the SABC, which is run by ANC. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how they push the propaganda. You understand what I'm saying? It's the longest cheat book thing in the history of humankind. I mean, even in TV, the Guptas owned ANN7.
Yes.
That's how you program people, right? So then now in steps Podcast and Chill in 2018, and here's this new thing that encourages conversations.
Okay.
You know, because we just push for conversations. And the thing is with white people, young people, we're very rebellious in our nature.
Yeah.
We want to ask questions. We want to know why are things happening. Yeah. What. So now we found this platform, this podcasting, and Podcast and Chill, we just happen to be one of the founding fathers of the platform, right? And then down the years comes your Panuels, your Season Pofu Walsh, and whatever.
Mighty Jamie.
Yes.
Shout out to the guys. They've been doing great work.
Mighty Jamie, understand?
Especially with the MacG uncle.
So now this then becomes a threat to these institutions, right? Because these institutions, they benefit by not giving information to the people. That's how they get richer. That's how they get more influential and have more power, because they don't give out the information to the people. Because if the people have the information, then the people don't need them.
The real information.
Real information. You understand what I'm saying? So if you give the people information, then there's no need for a political party.
Or curated information.
You understand what I'm saying? So now these platforms are a threat to that institution.
So a lot of people said that what triggered this was when you read the manifesto.
Yes, it is.
And it's like, why would then he come back like this when we are
Because
just...
he saw the influence.
Oh,
He saw the
manifesto.
influence. Like if Open Chats had read that manifesto and didn't land anyway, he wouldn't say anything. You understand? But because we
Why
mentioned
would he
it,
be ashamed of what is written on their manifesto?
because it's affecting...
It's affecting their bag, man.
Yes.
It's a valid question. It's a valid question, though.
No, but it is.
valid question.
Pella, let's be honest, dog. The whole reason the EFF is dying is because of the immigration thing. It's literally that. That's it. And we put fuel to
By
that.
reading.
Yes. By reading what's on their thing. We're not meant to do that because when they control you, Ghost Lady, they tell you
you're
what to
not
say.
allowed to-
Ghost Lady,
Yeah.
I've worked on radio, bro.
Okay.
You can ask anyone who's worked at SABC.
Okay.
dare say a word about the ANC, you are fired. That's it. So here's a guy who's used to controlling the narrative, and here we are not following that narrative. What do you think he's going to do? Attack. Because before we mentioned that manifesto, he loved us. He loved us.
Yo.
He loved us.
I always thought he's a chiller, man.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, am I making sense, Penduka? You smarter than me, bro.
Nah, you're smart, bro. Come on now. People know by now.
Hello everyone, Nganochisanok and welcome to my channel. So that was MacG confirming what many people on social media had been speculating, that Julius Malema turned on MacG after podcast and Chill criticized the EFF's immigration policy.
Anyway, so here's the manifesto from EFF. This is the first line, bro. It says, the EFF will take up struggles of all immigrants. And then in brackets, most of whom are economic migrants and asylum seekers in South Africa. Close brackets. Whether they're in the country legally or illegally.
Oh.
That's what it says in the manifesto, yeah, EFF. Kid you not, bro.
Oh, no wonder then.
Kid you not.
Oh.
I was like, whoa, that's wild, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, the EFF has never gotten a ride with this immigration thing.
I think
that thing is called MacG podcast. It's a political party, that thing. It's a political party. Its role is to depoliticize the youth. It's a political party formed to depoliticize the youth. That is his role. That's why he drinks alcohol during presentation, making alcohol fashionable and telling those who are calling themselves chillers that when you are chilling, you must drink. And then speak loosely about everything black and African. So cheaply. And then when we attend to him, he says they want to cancel me. He thinks he's special. He thinks wearing flip-flops is something special. He wears flip-flops and insult and attack every black person, attack Mini Dlamini, attack all of these things. And what is that? Why would you even be shaken by something like that? Why would you follow? If you are a thinker, why would you follow something like that? At least Mbuyiseni gave you something to listen to. If you want to learn something, he calls people there of stature who think, who talk sense. I was watching him yesterday with that former police commissioner, the white guy. 5 us. So why would you even be worried about MacG? MacG, if you remember, 2004, they registered some boy, I don't know, he was from Free State or something, JJ. They campaigned for JJ to be registered as an independent candidate. JJ did not even get anything to get him into Free State legislature. So why would you be worried about MacG? What influence does he have? Let him go and campaign for JJ. So why would you think he's influential? People know the difference.
MacG called Julius Malema flip-flop Juju, which is actually very accurate. So while Julius Malema's supporters are saying he's telling the truth about MacG and the podcast, admitting that Julius Malema has flip-flopping ways is also telling the truth. I mean, all the things that he's criticizing MacG and the podcast for are really not new. In fact, in 2022, he sat for a full interview with the podcast and even defended some of the things that the podcast was being criticized for in the name of being youthful, only to turn around in 2026 and ask, why would a thinker follow that? Who did he think was going to watch his interview back then? By the way, he didn't just tolerate the podcast for the sake of that interview in 2022. He was actually cool with MacG and his crew. MacG and Saul mentioned that they were even at his pub in Limpopo. So his tone and actions towards MacG and his crew definitely changed after the podcast disagreed with him. Anyway, do let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.